My thing. What is going on? What's going on with this club, bruv? Seriously, I had to come on here, man. Shambles. Absolute shambles. A shit show. Get me? I had to jump on here quick. Just to vent. Where do I start? I made that our third successive defeat at the City ground. Having lost there previously in the FA Cup, man. In the last few years. Bruv. So Man City are the champions now, man. Obviously, this year I thought it was the time we were going to do it. After almost 20 years of not winning it, I was thinking, yeah, we got this. We started the season so well. Got to like February, March. Everything was going swimmingly well, you get me? In the last month or so, things are just falling apart. Today we were shit. We got what we deserved, a defeat. I'm gutted, bruv, but Man City were gonna win anyway, regardless. I think we lost it at somewhere between Liverpool and the Southampton game. I don't know what's went wrong. I just feel we've choked, started making mistakes. Even today, Odegaard gives the ball away. We get caught on a counter attack. Gabriel gets the ball, gets ahead of Awinyi, kicks it onto him, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. I just feel like we ain't been getting a rub of the green in recent weeks. But that's not to say they didn't deserve the win. They did. They were the better team today. They wanted it more, had more fight. Yeah, we had all the possession. But at the end of the day, we had no cutting edge. We had no focal point up front. Even when Nketiah came on, I don't know, man. There was no spark. It was lackluster. It was like we didn't want to be there. Whereas we had all the ball, like I said, but I feel like once you give a team like that are so compact, defending so deep like that, the fans are rocking, the stadium was rocking. It's really difficult to break a side like that down, especially when they're fighting for survival, and they got it today and they deserved it, to be honest with you. But where do we go from here? I feel like there needs to be a lot of change. Definitely needs to be a lot of change, because there's players out there that should need to be moved on now, man. There's perhaps 5 or 6 players that have got to go if we want to really take the next step and really challenge, because right now it's peak. Like, I think City are 4 points ahead with about 2 or 3 games in hand. So this could look like it was. This could look like an absolute landslide victory if City win the last 3 games. Starting from tomorrow, I think we could end up being about 10 to 13 points behind. And it's not like that. Everyone knows that up until about a couple of weeks ago, we was the best team in the league. But at the end of the day, no one's going to remember that. No one's going to remember that. I feel like in years to come, people were just going to remember this as being the season that City won the treble. And no one's going to really care about the fact that we was the best team. We played football, really good football up until a certain point. We're just going to be seen as bottlers. Are we bottlers? If you ask me, yeah. Yes, we are. We did bottle it. However, it's probably harsh to say we bottled it because of who we're up against. It must be draining just to see your opponents win week on week. And it's not just win, they're winning convincingly. They're winning 3s and 4s and 5s every week. And they're just hunting you down. And it's like, okay, everyone will say that we was 8 points clear or whatnot, but we at that stage we had to play them twice, so we were never really 8 points clear like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, it's a tall order to suddenly beat a team that you've lost 30 is it 11 times or something like that. It's 11, 12 or 13 times on a trot constantly. We lose to them every year for the past 6-7 years. So what was we expected to do to suddenly beat them? I mean, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell, bruv? Like, they've got the Indian sign over us. They've been beating us home and away for years. And yeah, you could say we was unfortunate to lose the FA Cup game in January, but at the end of the day, they got the win somehow. It doesn't matter how you do it, just that you do. And obviously, as Nottingham Forest will tell you, it doesn't matter how you win or how you stay up, just that you do. They ain't gonna care the fact that they had 18% possession and probably, I don't know, 150 passes to our about 1,000. Nobody's going to care about that. At the end of the day, they got the 3 points. They're going to go home to their families. They stay up. They're ready to fight another year in the Premier League. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, no one cares about the stats. It's about the 3 points. And we didn't get them today, and we didn't get them last Sunday either. We didn't get a single point. We've lost 2 games in a row now. And we were shit in both games. Let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. We got what we deserved on Sunday. And I think today was almost just as bad, you know. Trossard was shit again. Shocking. Jesus was running around, getting frustrated. You know, he had a few shots, but yeah, you know, we need a striker, that's clear. He's a good player, very good player, excellent player, but he isn't a striker. So what do you do there? Saka's been off the boil for a while now, probably about 6 weeks. Probably about 8 games or so he's been off the boil, but clearly he's Mikel Arteta's man. He's not going to get dropped, is he? A lot of the fans are saying he needs a rest. He needs to come out of the team. But obviously, you know, to be fair, he was one of our better players today. That's not saying much, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a hard one with him. I don't know what to make. To be honest, I feel like, yeah, he probably did need to come out of the team, but it's obvious he's not gonna come out of the team. So he's not gonna come out of the team. He's just gonna keep playing. So what do you want? It's not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he probably should have been taken out of the team after the. I don't know. At the end of the day, the manager's backing him. So what can you do? You can only I guess you can only. The manager's going to live and die by his position, by his decision. So at the end of the day, if he's deciding to play Saka through his poor form, if you want to say that, then what can you do? Because I can guarantee you he's going to play next Sunday against Wolves as well. All right, I've spent too much time talking about Saka. What about who else was playing? I've gone blank. So yeah, Thomas Partey at right back. Oh, I don't know what to make of that. Partey, he's another player that's gone off the boil. I don't think he had a bad game, but I just feel like him at right back, I'm not really sure about that. But at the end of the day, that tells you about the lack of strength and depth to be playing a defensive midfielder as a right back, especially with Ben White there. And then on the other side, it was like, I don't know, I just feel like the team shape was so off, especially in the first half when you had like freaking who was playing left back again? I think in the first half it was kind of Partey right back. Ben White centre back or right kind of centre back. It's like lopsided, and then you had Gabriel like left centre back, and then Kyrgios kind of left back stroke left centre back. It was all weird. And then in the second half it was more clear. It was a more clear straight back four with Partey, Ben White, Gabriel, and what's his name, Kyrgios, but he took Kyrgios off and brought Kieran Tierney on. When he did that, we had more balance in the team, and there was more width. Tierney was like kind of running down the wings and putting a few balls in, although it was a frustrating day for him tonight. Yeah, I think it looks like he will leave the club in the summer. I don't know whether there's been a bust up between him and Arteta, but like something's not right there. I mean, how could you tell me with Zinchenko out, you're going to put the only left back that you have on the bench when it didn't appear that he was injured or anything? You would have thought he would have started that game, especially with Zinchenko out. Is, finally an opportunity for him to play the last few games, but obviously not. So he's been strongly linked with Man City and Newcastle. So, yeah, I think it's unlikely he'll be here next season, unfortunately, because I think he should still stay here. I think the club should keep him here, but it's easier said than done. It clearly looks like something's got to give with either him or Zinchenko, and tactically, it looks like he doesn't fit Arteta's plans. So it's unlikely he is going to be here next season. And then who else did we have? Gabriel had a good I felt like he had a good game, to be fair with you. I mean, that goal wasn't his fault. For me, it was Martin Odegaard with a kind of lackluster pass, and we got caught on a counter-attack. Gibbs White runs with it, draws him out, plays it towards Awoniyi. Gabriel actually did manage to get in there before him, but unfortunately he kicked it onto Awoniyi, and it ended up in the back of the net. And unfortunately, we've been actually punished for our mistakes in like the last probably 5-6 games. Like one that springs to mind is the one that Ramsdale made against Southampton, and the West Ham game, and the Liverpool game, Brighton as well, Trossard giving the ball away. We've been getting punished like literally at least once in every game for as far as I can remember. So, and today just felt like one of them games where like no matter what you do, you ain't gonna score. We could still be playing till next week and we wouldn't have scored. So frustrating, but yeah, like I said, we got what we deserved, which was nothing. We didn't do enough to win the game. Yeah, we had all the ball. They let us have the ball. We just wasn't threatening. There was no movement. It was static. It was slow. It was lethargic. It was poor. So, congratulations to Manchester City on winning their 5th title in 6 years. But I'm really disappointed in how the season has ended. It's hard to take. It really is a bitter pill to swallow, especially because I thought we was going to do it. I let myself get lured into thinking, yo, we got this, all these fans are just hating, you know what I'm saying? All these Man United, Chelsea, what's the other one? Tottenham, they're just, bruv, listen, them man can't say shit. Especially Man United, like, that team they've been hammered how many times this season, and they want to come have chat for us? Like, what's going on here, mate? What happened against Liverpool? 7-0. You lost 7-0, and you wanna laugh at my team when you lost 7-0, bruv. You lost to them 5-0 last season. You lost to them 4-0 the previous season. Like, what's going on? The audacity for Man United fans to actually be popping up and chatting shit is a madness, bruv. You get me? Like, sort your own house out before you come and focus on us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're gonna say, Ten Hag, he's a new manager, he needs time, bruv. How much money have you lot spent in the last 10 years? You spent the most money by a country mile, and yet you're happy over winning the Carabao Cup, your only trophy in about 8 to 10 years. Shut up, man. Move. Like, I haven't finished with United, bruv. Like, what happened against... You've been hammered about 6 times this season. What's going on, bruv? 7-0 to Liverpool. What's the other one? 4-0 to Brentford, 6-3 to Man City. Was it 3-0 against Sevilla? I'm pretty sure there was another one that's gone over my head. But you've been battered several times this season. So get back in the bin, you get United. Tottenham? Hey, Tottenham. Yo, what you said? What's Tottenham saying? So I've been hearing that Harry Kane season's supposed to be better than, what's his name's? Haaland's. So how does that work out then? Because he's on about 28 goals in the league. And a lot of his goals have been consolations and little tap-ins and penalties and meaningless goals against some next teams. So how can that be better than record-breaking Erling Haaland? I don't understand, because I see that thing on YouTube earlier where it's actually a question, people saying, just because Kane's scoring goals in a struggling team, it might be seen as a more respectable achievement, which is bollocks. No, I don't think so at all. Haaland getting, is it 36 goals now? That's an unbelievable feat, and it shouldn't be downplayed at all. Kane's been getting all these little consolations, he'll get like a penalty in a 4-1 defeat, a 2-1 defeat, a 3-1 defeat. Like today, he got a fantastic goal, don't get me wrong, from a free kick, but they lost the game. You know what I'm saying? When Lukaku used to do this, when he'll score like the third goal in a 3-1 win or the fifth goal in a 5-2 win, something like that, people will say it's not the game-changing goals. So when Kane does it, why isn't anyone saying it? And also, Tottenham fans want to be piping up. You guys ain't even going to be in Europe at this rate. Like every game I see you play, you end up losing it. I was thinking you was going to probably do the job against Brentford, and you end up losing 3-1. I was like, yo, what the hell's going on here? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, give Mason the job, innit? Give Ryan Mason the job. He's doing a good job. Keep doing what you're doing, fam. You get me? Chelsea now. Yo, where do I start with Chelsea? Let me grab a little drink of water, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Let me give some water, bruv. Chelsea. What you saying, bruv? 11th, yeah? Yo, I was looking at the games between them and Man City. I think they're on a 6-game losing streak. And tomorrow's just going to be peak. You think Pep Guardiola's going to let up against you? You lost like 5-0 to them in the FA Cup. I think you've lost the last 5 games against them without scoring. So what makes you think you're not going to get another hiding tomorrow? You know what? I can't wait for that game. I'm going to be sitting down with my knife and forks ready to see them get smoked. Ready to see Chelsea hold corn. You're going to take the biggest L yet. I can see a minimum of 3 or 4 goals. You think Pep Guardiola's going to let up against you, man? He's going to take you, man, to the cleaners, fam. You're going to get hiding. Stay over there in 11th, you, man. Dead team. Back to where you belong. This is the Chelsea I know. 11th, 10th, 12th. This is the Chelsea I know. This is the Chelsea, the real Chelsea. Some dead team. We've been smoking you, man, for years. When was the last time you beat us? You, man, are little cannon fodder. You're dead. You get me? I want to hear no chat from Chelsea, bruv. You, man, are dead food. Dead team, cuz. You probably will finish 12th at this rate. Shocking team. Go spend another 600 million to finish in the bottom half next season. Garbage side. You ain't going to be in the Champions League next season. You ain't going to be in Europe next season. Some dead team, man. Move. And then Liverpool. So what are you, man, saying? Europa League, yeah? Oh, man. Europa League football beckons for Liverpool. What are you telling me? Huh? Well, you thought you would have a late march into the Champions League. You thought you'll squeeze in there like you did 2 seasons ago. Remember them ones when Alisson scored that late goal? He scored that late goal from a corner. What do you think you're gonna squeeze in there, bruv? You gave yourself too much to do. That's the bottom line. You know, Liverpool is Europa League football, innit? You get me? you could hold that, innit? You know, now you know how Europa League football feels. We was there for about 5 years, innit? So now it's your turn to sample that music. You get me? But nah, on the bright side, you'd probably be favourites for that. You know, you probably end up on you probably end up going out in the quarterfinals. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Arnold can add another trophy to his cabinet. You know, youngest player to complete the trophy haul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hold that though, Liverpool, innit? Hold that. You man thought you were bad. You man thought you were bad. Dead team. You stay over there in the corner. Don't move, Liverpool. Stay over there, blood. Wanna have chat for us? All this talk about, oh yeah, we Liverpool, but at the end of the day, he won one league title in about 40 years. So stay over there. I've seen my club win 3. I've seen Arsenal win 3. Yeah, we didn't do it this season, but at least we put up a challenge. You get what I'm saying? All you man that are laughing and always in the comments and always chatting shit. You know what I'm saying? It's useless. You want to have chat for Arsenal, so who competed with Man City? If we didn't compete, they would have won it by about 40 points. So what are you saying? Yeah, obviously, like I said at the start, we did bottle it, but would you expect us, like, bruv, listen, man. Yeah, I don't want to use the excuse young players and da-da-da-da. It's now for the club to decide what they want to do. Do you guys want to now fight and actually compete and buy top players, or do you want to threaten to do it and then let the season peter out like it has this season? That's the question, man. I just had to come out here and vent. Man was vexed. Like, watching that was just, I was ripping my hair out watching that. It was shocking. And yeah, once again, props to Nottingham Forest for surviving. Congratulations to Manchester City on winning the league title, which is going to be a historic season for them because they're going to win the treble. So hats off to them. And yeah, I just had to come out here and just vent because that wasn't a good watch. That was not a good watch.